last, acting president Osinbajo signs the 2017 budget into law after over 20 days of passage at the National Assembly. Professor Osinbajo says the bleakness of recession is about to witness the uplifting dawn of abundance. And today marks 23 years since the historic June 12, 1993 presidential election, which saw late philanthropist Nkrumah Abiola emerge as winner. Nigerians at the event are asking for restructuring on significant day in history. And two people said to have been killed in an aftermath of a political clash between supporters, some leaders believed to be that of the governor of Kogi State, Yaya Bello, and Senator Dino Melaye after a protest which turned violent in Lokoja, the capital of Kogi State. Many thanks for joining in, everyone. Welcome to the program, and this is Politics Today on Channels Television. I'm Seun Okinbaloye in Lagos. Just before we swing into a major discussion of the day, let's take you to Kogi State. Today, it turned violent and really ugly. Today, after two people were said to have been killed and several others injured in a rally where the supporters of Senator Dino Melaye and Governor of Kogi State, Yaya Bello, clashed in Lokoja, the capital of Kogi State. The protest was said to have been in support of Senator Dino Melaye and in condemnation of plans for the lawmakers' recall. Last week on the program, we engaged two men, one a former senator and the other a serving senator of Kogi West Senatorial District. The former senator, Smart Adeyemi, is in the camp of the governor, Yaya Bello, and Senator Dino Melaye, and some APC leaders in the state are asking the governor to resign. The leaders endorsed Senator Dino Melaye at a press conference while condemning the governor. As the crisis continues in the Kogi State, Governor and Senator Dino Melaye are still at loggerheads. The senator's constituents are finalizing plans to recall him. The senator said the governor is accusing the governor of shooting the moon and boxing the air. Members of the ruling APC are now forced to take sides. Some say the senator has impressed them and has no reason to be recalled. But today, things got to a head when the supporters of the governor, allegedly the supporters of the governor and alleged supporters of Senator Dino Melaye clashed, which a report said led to the killing of two people and several other people injured. Of course, the acting president, Osinbajo, has signed the 2017 appropriation bill into law. The president's assent comes more than 1 month after the Senate passed the 7.44 trillion naira budget into law. Senate President Bukola Saraki and Speaker of the House of Representatives Yakubu Dogara joined the acting president at the presidential villa for the exercise. The National Assembly passed the budget of 7.44 trillion on May 11 after raising it from 7.29 trillion earlier proposed by the executive. President Osinbajo, after signing the appropriation bill into law, assured Nigerians that the 2017 budget is a major milestone for the nation democracy as it will lift the country out of recession. President Muhammadu Buhari had presented a 7.28 trillion naira budget to the National Assembly in December last year. Acting President signed 7.4 trillion naira into law. Let's take a look at how the journey has been with so far from the moment when President Muhammadu Buhari presented the bill December last year. Oh, well, now we give you some of those information later. But joining us to discuss this development today at the Presidential Villa is a Senior Special Assistant to the President on National Assembly Matters, Senator Enang, joins us from our Abuja studio. Many thanks for coming on the program, Senator Enang. It does come to a lot of Nigerians that at last, you know, that's the kind of feeling you get that the budget is being passed into law. What is a major difference from what was submitted to the National Assembly last December and what the acting president signed into law today?
Well, the major difference is that we cannot speak of just one major difference. There are major differences in terms of sectorial allocation to projects, because there were large capital projects which the executive had made large proposals on certain sums, but at the consideration of the budget, the legislature considered it appropriate to reduce the sums. But these were discussed, and some understanding arrived at, and thus were the kernel of His Excellency the Acting President's visit, address to the at the assent ceremony, that those projects, the major railway project, the Lagos, Ibadan, and other, the third Niger bridge, second Niger bridge, I beg your pardon, where most of the matter that there were reservations. But there has been major agreements and understandings reached, which were a prelude to the assent to the budget. So there is not much difference. Actually, there were difference in terms of the amount or the proposal that were sent by way of the medium-term expenditure framework. That is the parameter in terms of the oil benchmark. It was 42.5. The National Assembly raised it to 44.5, thus having an excess of $2 per barrel. So that is what they applied in a few other areas. Other than that, I think there is not much disagreement with the executive. And let me use the opportunity to congratulate the executive, His Excellency the Acting President, His Excellency the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency the Acting President, the President of the Senate, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, the executive arm of government, and the entire leadership and membership of the National Assembly, because it was these understandings and personal appreciation of the need to, of the interest of Nigeria and Nigerians that led to a solution that which finally led to the assent to the budget.